It is our number one biggest problem is contextualizing the content. Yeah, contextualizing the fries. That's our problem.
The what?
Huh?
The content?
Yeah, the fries.
The fries. Okay. It's not very clear.
Is this better?
Now you sound pretty quiet, but it was clear.
How about now?
That was a lot louder.
Wow.
The prize.
Did you say the prize or the fries? Or wait, you said the prize?
That's what I thought you said.
Oh no, contextualizing fries.
We are contextualizing the prize right now.
What?
We need to do the fries.
Well, yeah, that's our biggest problem. We need to iron that out or something. Get that part's taking a lot of time.
Okay.
Also, in an area that I could use some support to move forward with that monthly mission is for each person to help document a video explaining how you do your part, how you do the part that you do. That would be helpful. Don't need it done this week, but I want it to be on your radar to make sure that you know what's coming up. Because we don't really have a system until we have system interviews or system videos.
Alright. Sounds good. And then, maybe answer that, you answer this. Okay. So I guess we move on to the next one. For the Denzel, you can do both of yours.
Kamran, did you not write anywhere or think of anything that you need support for? Katharina, where do you need support with content fries? Same with you, Shanicia. What's holding you back?
Maybe if I set a specific time aside to work on it, that would really help. Also having someone to do it with.
Sure.
Doing everything by myself.
We've done like 3 or 4 workathons. Showing up for those content fries workathons would be very helpful.
When do you usually do them?
What was that?
When do you usually do them?
On marketing and or publishing. Sometimes with strategic partners.
I guess one thing I could use support with is setting monthly and weekly MKR goals.
It's good.
Oh, we should all set them individually?
That's what we've done. Yeah, I still need I still want your 6-inch putt from you, Katharina. I'm waiting on that. For what your individual monthly missions are. Shanicia's already got hers.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Kamala?
We can move on.
Sounds good to me. I guess for me, where do I need support?
Support them.
I guess when I'm trimming doing that for the first time, seeing how it's done. Maybe watch Kamran do it or something, so that I can learn how to trim and then do some on my own. And also,
I need some support with someone who'd be willing to help me find some search-based headlines, because we need to develop our database of headlines for search-based content. We don't have that.
anyways,
Who would like to help with that?
Denzel had on the list that that's the thing that he wanted to help with. Denzel, are you still interested in helping with
Headlines?
with headlines?
Yep.
Hey, can I help with that?
Cool. Sure.
Yeah.
Did you not hear Shanicia talking?
I did.
Okay.
She's welcome to resume talking.
Denzel, can you do your monthly mission?
Shanicia, what do you need support with? You had something else.
It's okay.
It's not okay. It's
No,
good for you to share.
It's not okay for you to cut me off either, really.
What did you need support with?
The main thing I need support with is trimming, and I wrote that down.
You said, and also.
I don't remember.
I don't believe you.
I don't remember.
Alright.
Brother Denzel, can you do number 2 and number 4, please?
Number 2, we'll probably not delete that
Oh,
one.
because we're not really focused. Okay, number 4. You can do number 4.
What do you mean we're not focused on number 2?
It's not our focus.
How is that not our focus? That's what we just did yesterday.
It's not something that I'm... Okay.
You're saying how the 6 team members create their pipeline process? How is that not something we're focused on?
Well, I'll ask this. How is it that we're focusing on that?
Well, if you open up Kamran's stepping stones and you go to MKRs and you look at what we've done, that is a pipeline process that has helped tremendously for us to figure out exactly what each person is doing and where our bottleneck is. The reason why Kamran had so much progress last week is because we've been going through your monthly mission of going through the pipeline process. Shanicia got immense clarity through that process as well, and seeing how each person identifying exactly what is the highest priority, highest leverage for us to move forward with that. And so we did that yesterday with me, Kamran, and Shanicia, and we still have that to do with Tiller, as well as we still have that to do with the funnel hub.
Okay. Good. Keep it. I don't have anything to say on that. I don't know the progress or anything of that nature.
I think we're probably at progress 3.
What's the confidence?
How confident are you that you still want to be involved in that process?
I don't know if that's I don't know if that is the case. I just, what's the confidence for number 2, since it's already been accomplished? I think that's the focus. Whether it's, regardless, it's everybody has their responsibility in that, so it really doesn't matter what I think.
The reason why I ask is because depending on my confidence for completing that is depending on how confident you are that you want to be involved.
I
think with your involvement, I give you far more confidence it's going to happen. Without your involvement, then it's a lot less.
I'm already involved. It's something that's a part of my monthly mission. I'm just involved into it.
Okay.
But I just don't know where the confidence is.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Because just a few moments ago you were saying that you're not really doing it, we could skip it, so that's why I was confused.
The reason why I said that is because last week I brought it up in connection with the big 5 roles. You said not to focus on that. We're not going to focus on that. We're already doing things as priority. So as it pertains to my involvement, my understanding, my comprehension of what's taking place right there, I have no understanding. So I can't speak of them.
What I was sharing last week was we want to create the pipeline process as it relates to the big 5 roles connected with the monthly missions. Because the monthly missions is what we've already prioritized with the big 5 roles. And as a monthly mission is our main focal point, being able to identify, to create those overview systems, that will help us to reach our monthly mission, stay focused, not scattered, and clarify and understand our big 5 roles. Because we can't tackle all big 5 roles at once. What I saw the conclusion of the conversation was not that we're not going to do this, it was that we're going to be even more specific with which big 5 roles we're focusing on. But it sounds like we came to different conclusions.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're interested in doing?
I don't know if that question is relevant. I just don't. I don't want to answer that question. I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's a relevant question for me to answer that.
How would that not be relevant?
Why is the question on me if I want to be involved into it?
Because
if it's my monthly mission.
Because you just got done saying that this isn't something that you see that we're doing or that you don't understand. Like how can you be interested in something you don't understand?
My point. That's my point. How could I be interested in something that I don't understand?
Because you understand now. You just got some understanding.
And that's
so new information, new decision.
And that's great. If I now that I have understanding, then what matters is that there is an accuracy. We're stating the progress of number 2. Since number 2 is still relevant, okay, anybody that has an understanding relationship to number 2, okay, which has understanding, then that's the purpose. And the confidence, I can't speak for that.
I wasn't really talking about the confidence. I was talking about your interest level. Now that you have better understanding of what we're proposing to do.
My interest level is the same as when I have the monthly mission.
Great.
But if I'm not involved into it, that's fine too. As long as it's accomplished, that's my whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm interested in the accomplishment of number 2, if there's any relevance in it.
There's a lot of relevance. So let's say 10 on confidence. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate your feedback.
Alright. That is great. So where do you need support to move forward with that? Rather than Zoe? No, you can do, wait. Answer what is the number 1 biggest problem that you're currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving that particular mission?
Number 4? What number?
3.3. With number 2?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Unless you want to do. So this conversation that you guys just had, was that? You think that's helpful enough for you to know how to move forward with it?
I don't know if it. I don't know.
So if you're not sure, that could likely be the biggest problem you're currently facing. What specifically are you not sure about that we could address? We don't have to address it now, but that sounds like that would be your biggest problem. By solving would make the greatest difference in moving forward. 'Cause if you're not sure, then you wouldn't be able to move it forward.
I don't. So my thing is, we'll have 6 team members create their pipeline process or review system for the number 1 Big 5 goals connected to the monthly mission. Well, it's not too much I know about the Big 5 roles. Pipeline process, that's probably going to be something that I'm not necessarily going to be involved in too much.
The pipeline process?
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. As it relates to number 2, I have nothing to say on that.
Remember when we were speaking, I think it was Wednesday or something happened. We were speaking, Carmen was going through a hard time, and we were trying to figure out the MKRs for the content frags, and we were struggling, having a difficult time. And then you started to ask some questions, and we started picking up momentum, and we started to really get stuff done. Where we were just on the brink of giving up for that workathon and doing something else.
I remember
So
that.
that was an example of where you didn't really, you don't have to understand thoroughly what it all involves in order for you to help us figure out the pipeline process. And because of the questions,
I'm naturally involved in all that we do, so that's the question is irrelevant. That's something I'm gonna be a part of it regardless.
I was just asking what the biggest problem is.
The biggest problem is I don't know, cause I haven't been. In order for someone to identify a problem, they must have an understanding of the system. If I don't have an understanding of the system, I can't identify a problem.
No, that's your problem. Your problem is you don't understand the system. That is the problem.
Okay, that's the problem.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
All right. And so, did someone say something? Or was that just me echoing?
It was probably an echo.
Oh.
Echo!
All right. Then, do you want to do number 4? Or you want to break?
Yeah, number 4.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
You're a good leader, Shanicia.
Number 4. What's the questions for number 4?
So you can read the mission and then say what progress have you made towards accomplishing that mission.
Okay. All right. So accomplishments is we watched the video, Funnel Hub video, which gave us some insight on the components of Funnel Hub.
That was good.
That was good.
I'm glad we did that together.
Can you guys repeat that?
So we watched a video, a Funnel Hub video, and which gave the components of what the Funnel Hub looks like. And after we watched that video, I watched another video, and yeah.
And I did some, for this one, I did some, I don't know if you want to call it funnel hacking, but I fished around and took some screenshots of things that I would like to see on the Funnel Hub.
That's a definition of funnel hacking.
Okay. It wasn't in depth or anything, but I did some of that.
That is what funnel hacking is.
And then, okay, well, I did some funnel hacking. And I put the screenshots and stuff on Notion. And I don't know if this is considered a part of it, but I crafted my individual monthly mission on what I'm going to be working on in regards to the funnel hub. And so I have that made out. I think that's some progress. And what else did I do with that one? Yeah, we can leave it there.
It's good stuff.
Alright. And Cameron, you did some stuff too, right? The funnel hub? What did you do last week?
What did I do last week?
Did you already start creating it? Like the outline for it and stuff?
Oh yeah, I put something together on Guru.
Put something together on what?
Guru
So we mapped it out.
for the funnel hub.
That is cool. Alright. Thank you. And so then Zell.
The funnel hub.
Progress. So, what is your number one biggest problem that you're currently facing? Such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving that mission forward, the Funnel Hub project forward.
Just needed to know what everyone else is doing.
Knowing what everyone else is doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were working on that last week. Okay. And where do you see that you need support to move forward?
By having everyone else let me know what they're doing.
Would you like to put a deadline on that by a certain time, or I'm glad you guys are having fun over there?
A deadline?
Yes.
By
Mine's
today.
By the end of today?
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. And, okay. I'll go back.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So do I have one?
I have one.
Okay.
How would you like us to communicate consistently with you regarding the progress towards this monthly mission?
That's a fantastic question.
One way is if you go to number 3 on the monthly mission,
Yes.
I've created
Wait, no. There you go.
a toggle called Connected Roles and Assignment.
Whoa.
Wow.
If you click on in there, it has go where it says Team Roles,
Team roles. Ah.
and so I guess if you see your name there, just whatever you feel like you want to get done, just put it in there. That would be good to communicate with me.
Okay.
That's cool. So leave a little setup you got there.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for asking a question, Colin.
Is it possible if we could put that toggle inside the stepping stones? At the top? Just makes it longer, and that's basically what it is.
It's not a stepping stone really, it's like
The word assignment is another word for a stepping stone.
my intention in creating it was not as a stepping stone. It was more of a place where you could use to gather information while you're working on the funnel.
Which is part of the learning stepping
It's
stone.
pretty similar as like what we did with Armin.
That's exactly what the stepping stones are for. When you're gathering information, it's called a learning stepping stone. It's one of the 7. And identifying the roles, it's part of relational stepping stones.
I would rather not have it in there, but it works for me for it not to be in there.
What do you see as a challenge with having it in there?
Just it's user friendly.
What makes it user friendly?
It's just my preference on how I like to view things when I'm looking through certain things.
Okay. Is there? Never mind.
Why would you prefer it to be under stepping stones?
It looks cluttered with a bunch of toggles underneath the monthly mission, just one stacked after another, as opposed to, like, if you look at Kamran Stepping Stones, he has stuff like that. Who could do what by when? He has a place where you can gather information. He just has toggles, just like what you have. It's just under stepping stones.
How does that look cluttered? I don't understand.
That doesn't look cluttered. That's one. That's
I'm
one.
saying, how does number 3 look cluttered? It's an organized toggle.
Because it has three toggles
It's
stacked on each
organized
other.
toggles.
It's
Okay.
long enough having 5 monthly
I don't
missions.
understand that.
Is this something that we can figure out after? Because we have to move on.
I think so.
Thank you. Denzel, what number would you put for your progress for that mission?
2,
And your confidence?
10.
Alright. Thank you very much.
What did you say for his confidence?
10.
Okay.
10.
Hold on, Daniel. Anna? Sorry, I didn't make this up.
Alright. Number 4. Enoch, could you read your mission for us, please?
Yeah. Enoch will help Katharina, Deborah, and Shanicia to be clear on their individual monthly mission by March 30th, 22, as measured by 7 people with an individual monthly mission.
Alright. And what progress have you made towards accomplishing that mission?
Well, I think we made thorough progress with you getting through them. I still need the 6-inch putt that was due a week ago from Mom and Katharina. Haven't got it to me. Mom, are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Do you know what 6-inch putt I'm referring to?
No.
I was asking you to, I think since Wednesday or so, to create an individual monthly mission of what you can do this month in order to help move the mission forward. What do you want to accomplish? Do you know what the 6-inch putt is?
I understand what that means, but I don't know what you want it on.
Can you explain real quick what the 6-inch putt is?
That's when I have a question and then I bring 3 answers and tell you which one's the likely one.
Awesome, great. Yeah, you said you don't know what you want to do it on. You could just send it to me on Messenger.
I'm saying, I'm not sure what you're looking for. What question am I supposed to be answering?
Oh, the number one problem in the 6-inch putt is you don't have a monthly mission as an individual, and how you as an individual play a part in accomplishing the different parts, the big picture monthly missions, for staying focused and clear on where you fit and all of that.
And how would I do the monthly mission?
If you look, if you scroll down to the individual monthly missions on under 2.2, you could see Shanicia has some really good examples of some. Those are individual monthly missions where she fits, where she's essential in order to accomplish the monthly mission she's involved with. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. I just want to hear.
You're basically asking me to say how I'm involved in the monthly mission.
No, not exactly. These are objectives she wants to accomplish within the next 22 days, and the monthly missions will not be complete without her doing these. And how she fits in this accomplishment of the monthly mission as an individual.
Right.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Katharina, does that make sense to you too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When is the soonest that each of you can get back to me with those three, and then the one that you believe is the highest leverage?
Mm-hmm. Might be able to today.
That'd be great. This is where I need support. What about you, Katharina?
If I focus on it today, I can do it today. It depends on like what you guys if you guys need my involvement in the workathon, or if I can do that during the workathon.
Are you gonna be working with us at 5 your time?
I think so. I don't know when we're gonna get together with Abigail.
Yeah, me neither. Well, at the very least, you could still probably work on it during the workathon and join us at some other time. This is extremely important.
Okay.
If you could do it today, that'd be great. So it was due like a week ago.
And so that's basically where you need support to move forward, you said?
Yeah, that's where I need support to move forward.
Okay. And what about the number one biggest problem that you're currently facing, such that myself would make the greatest difference in moving the mission forward?
Another area that I need support in is the I just found an app, Clockify, that I think will dramatically help all of us to eliminate distractions and measure our progress and see where our focus is, and it'll help us to get clarity on what we did this week, progress that we made, and help us to review the week. And like I know mom and Katharina have a goal to not be so distracted when they work because it's really cutting into their productivity, but this could be a really powerful tool to help see when they're being distracted, what are the seasons of productivity, what are the seasons of distraction, and how to eliminate those, which that's pretty exciting. And I could use some help this week for using Clockify and getting familiar with it too, and by like downloading it on your computer and your phone.
It turns on when you open Notion, when you're about to create a new page, the thing comes up and it says start timer. But I didn't start it because we didn't start the meetings yet when I created a page. So I don't know if we integrated it or it just popped up because it's an extension.
It's the extension.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
It is.
So Shanisha, do you have it downloaded on your laptop or just on your Chrome?
She has it on her Chrome,
Yeah.
but I'm going to work with her today to download it on her laptop also, because the auto tracker only works when it is when you download it on your desktop,
Yeah.
which I have mine running right now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So that's another area I need support. And then my biggest problem is I think it's getting back the 6-inch putts. It's been It's been too long since when I requested it, and that's gonna hold back. Can't really go much further until that gets done.
Alright. Is that all?
All
Oh,
for my
wait.
biggest problem? Or all
And
for where I need
support.
support?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, and what number would you give your progress? On a scale from 1 to 10.
So I guess 3 out of 10 because you're the only one who's done it.
So 3. And confidence?
Window.
10.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Sister Kathy.
Kathy will work with Deborah to hire someone from the Tiller community to do the initial setup of our Tiller spreadsheet by March 30th, 2022, as measured by having all tabs set up and up to date on the Tiller spreadsheet. Progress 3, confidence 10.
Okay. And what progress have you made this past week to accomplish
None.
this mission?
Not any.
Do you work on it at all?
Nope.
Well,
Abigail was our biggest focus this last week.
It wasn't your biggest focus.
I had to run and get checks and money and things like that and mail out things. I did that.
It didn't take all week.
Nope, it sure didn't. You're absolutely right.
well, I set the intention to reach out to the community to find someone, and I crafted my monthly mission based on that, so I'll be working on that this week.
That'd be super helpful.
Ms. Deborah, I know you're saying something, but we can't hear you. It's not clear.
It's garbled for some reason, Deborah.
Hold on.
We understood that.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we did. We understand that. You do.
Okay, I was saying, didn't we work on it a little bit?
Yeah, we did on Tuesday.
Was it evening or something?
Right. Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. But we really,
Was that something?
point,
You said we didn't do anything.
yeah. Still a
Or
3.
something?
Yeah, you're right. But we don't do point 2s or point 3s. We do, and it's not a 4. So the progress is a 3 still.
Okay, what exactly it is
So
that you did?
when we got more clarity.
Clarity. Who's writing? Where did Tina go? Carmen, would you be willing to write that down?
Oh, she did
Kathy,
it. She
you
filled
there?
it in. She put progress 3 and confidence 10.
I'm
She
talking
did it.
about at where you made progress this week, where you write it in a toggle, so you can document exactly what it is that you did. Even if it's get clarity, that's still progress.
That's huge progress.
Deborah said she got clarity.
And together you accomplished the mission, so you got clarity as well.
Kathy?
What, Deborah?
What did you get out of what we were doing?
I don't remember getting anything out of it. I really don't. That's why I kept the progress on the same as it was the week before. I don't remember getting anything out of it.
Do you remember what we talked about?
We put questions together to talk to Pastor Enoch about, but we didn't, and haven't talked to him, so there's no clarity in my mind till we get the questions answered. Those are the same questions we had before. It's just that we put them together in a place instead of having them all over
Sounds good. And so with that, I guess where do you see, what is your number one greatest problem?
Well, like you said, you've already put it down to help out with finding a community, finding a reaching out to the tiller community. So that'll help in that area.
Okay. So that's the number one thing. So it hinges on me. Okay.
Yes.
No pressure.
There is
No.
pressure. It's all dependent upon you. We're not moving forward without your help.
Sounds
We
good.
appreciate your willingness to help.
That is good.
Yeah, we do.
And where do you need support to move forward? Is it the same thing?
That's the main thing, is getting help with that, but there is other things too.
What else?
We will need to get some of the questions answered that we put together last Tuesday at 6 o'clock. So hopefully this Tuesday at 6 o'clock we'll get the answers to those questions.
Was one of your questions, what are the monthly bills that are coming out?
I don't remember that being them.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that.
Alright. That answers my next question.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. I guess I can do mine. Or I kind of already did. No, not really. So, for my monthly missions, why is it echoing? It's weird. Back up here. As it pertains to content
You
fries,
did go through yours.
I did?
Yeah.
All of them?
When we went through the content fries, well, if you didn't, that was when we were going through them, was your time to do that, not now. That's when you express your need for helping. Whenever we're talking about whatever the monthly mission is.
Yeah, because if we would do everyone's individual monthly missions too during this time, it would just like be going on for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like the content fries, that's when you communicate it. When we're talking to Kamran, you helping with the funnel hub is when you're talking to Denzel and we're all talking together. And then when you're talking about needing help with Tiller, that's when Kathy's going, that's when you need to express and speak up and answer all the same questions.
Oh, sounds
And
good.
then help with the team to learn the pipeline process, that's also under number 2 is when you express those areas. Where you need support, what you see is the greatest problem with it, different things like that.
Oh, I see. Well, it's still really new doing individual ones, but that's good to know.
Makes sense. It's all good, no worries.
So that's my phone. So I guess we can move on then. Or do we see that there are any deadlines that are at risk of being missed? Does anyone have anything that's looming over their head?
Looming's a funny word.
Looming. Alright. If not,
Enoch, did you see the message that Abigail sent?
No, I haven't seen him for all day yesterday.
And we're all ready for tomorrow.
what did you say, was that right? It's really gurgly. I don't know if anyone else can understand.
Enoch, would you be able to look at that message?
Right now?
Well, just as soon as you can. I mean, it does.
I'm definitely able to look at it.
So is that something that you're wanting to put as a deadline at risk of being missed, Katharina?
Well, we just need to finish it by Tuesday. So
Okay, you can write that down. Or
which
I can write
everything,
it.
almost everything is done. There was just like a few. It was like very minor thing that she wanted Enoch to do. I think so, anyways.
Okay.
We can again now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, are we all prepared for tomorrow? For the live cast.
The live
cast isn't
is Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday.
No, we always work on that. We always work on the presentation on Tuesday night.
And so you'll never air it on Monday for the live cast.
That's correct.
Because Monday they work on the leadership table for Tuesday. Tuesday they work on the live cast.
And even more than that, it just works better to work on it the day before than so far in advance.
All right.
Alright. So now we have, thank you for asking, Deborah. So if you guys already have your monthly missions, you can go ahead and write them down. Not monthly missions, your weekly wins for this upcoming week. You can take about 4 or 5 minutes to do that. And then go through them and close out.
Go through. Do you guys have your agendas for the workathons this week?
Mine is not created as yet.
What about yours, Kamran?
No,
What about yours, Denzel?
I didn't hear what you said.
Do you have the workathon intention set for the workathon this week?
No.
What about you, Katharina?
No.
Okay. We were also going to review the daily update, the progress report today.
What?
The daily progress report, we're going to review that during our debriefing right now. Because that we set out to do it for like 7 days. Kathy was ringing the doorbell at 1:30. We're going to see how it went.
take about 2 more minutes. And we go through, then go over the, what is the thing called? The progress report.
Sounds good.
Who would like to share what they'll be working on for this upcoming week and moving your missions forward? I would like to share actually. Oh, go ahead. I'll go after you.
Alright. I have I started on Star Logic, and I need to complete the changing that membership or whatever. And then I want to do the taxes before it gets too deep. I'm just trying to do it. And then I want to do the blocking mastery. That started. I haven't even started that. And I really like Clockify, and I want to learn how to do that and use it. And I want to change the home plan and do more live videos and mechanics and do transformational tools.
That's awesome, Mom.
Thank you for sharing.
Can you also put on there to put together your individual monthly mission?
Okay. Thank you. For me, I'm going to be working on finding someone from the Tiller community. Posted a job offer out there so we can find someone to do the spreadsheets.
Hip hip hurrah.
And by God's grace, that can be done before Wednesday. And I'm going to be spending, I gotta go back and look at my times that I put down, but maybe 5 to 7 hours doing some scheduling for the content that we created on Content Fries. I'm going to be learning how to trim them and also contextualize some more fry boxes. And I'm going to be spending maybe 5 hours, 3 days out of the week to work on the funnel hub. So my part that I play with the funnel hub, just various things, but I'm going to be working on those things this week. And yeah, some other stuff. I'm going to go to those, but yeah, that's about it. Would anyone else like to share what they'll be working on this week? Because if not, we can do the progress progress report.
No, I want to finish the visa process. Make sure it's done by we got everything done, and then also I want to work on finding my personal monthly mission, and then wordsmithing quotables and content fryers and figuring out content fryers.
Nice, sounds good. Thank you for sharing. Alright, so if no one else wants to share, we can do the progress report. Would you like to talk about that, Unique? Or what does that conversation look like?
I'd like to batch record videos on Thursday. That's what I got for a weekly win.
So, do you, is it the National Senior Transformation one?
Batch recording is multiple videos.
Yeah, I understand. Did you want to do the National Senior Transformation one with that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you want to talk about the progress report?
No. I'm gonna read people's weekly wins. If you're not gonna have them go over it.
You can do that if you'd like.
I already am.
Okay. What about what you guys are going to be learning this week? For me, I'm going to be learning how to use the Facebook Creator Studio. So I can learn how to schedule videos on Facebook and Instagram. And also for personal development, I'm going to be continuing my study on seeing my need for Christ. So those are the things I'm going to be learning.
Praise the Lord.
I want to focus on the mastery.
What was that?
Mastery.
Oh. Okay. And looks like Catherine is going to be doing the same thing, going through time blocking mastery. That's good. Enoch is going to be going through mastery, obtaining leverage, 7 buckets of financial freedom, content fries, something. Headlines and hooks. Sounds good. Okie dokie. Well, can we close now?
How do you guys think things, what do you guys see went well with the, with doing the progress reports in the afternoon on the AOI headquarters? Katharina, remember?
I really liked it.
You really liked it?
Yeah, it was like what you guys want to.
What did you like about it?
What you guys have been working on, it's just a way for me to know. Know what you guys are doing. I guess it makes me feel at least like a little more connected.
Yeah. That's good.
And up to date.
I really enjoyed hearing what people were working on too, to see the progress they made and how things were moving forward when I was in different rooms. What do you guys see as far as like, Kathy, how many times did you ring the bell for the last 7 days?
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. Cool. So when you ring the bell, it was very helpful reminders to document what was done. What about you, Denzel? How did you find it helpful?
Well, I'm focused on the one day that I did it, which was, I think, Monday. I think it was good. Like, it gave me the opportunity to see my progress after lunch. And I think that's good.
That's good, yeah. Seeing that progress is really helpful. Shanicia, how many times did you do it this week?
That's a great question. Maybe twice?
Yeah? It's good. What did you enjoy the most about it?
Maybe, I guess seeing what it is that I actually got accomplished for those specific days. Because there was a lot of times throughout the week where I didn't necessarily write down what I worked on. And so when I remembered to do it, I was like, okay, at least I was able to make some progress in some areas, and it's documented, so that's what I enjoy.
Right on. Do you guys see that this is something that we want to renew for another 7 days? To strive to be more specific? I mean, be more consistent?
Yeah.
Okay. Who thinks that it's a good idea to do it again for another week?
I don't prefer it, but I'll do it if everyone else does.
Who prefer it? Okay.
I think it's a good idea. Audio, I think it's. I think it's whoever.
Yeah.
Because sometimes sometimes I'm moved to write it down versus doing audio.
Yeah, I don't think it requires to be audio.
Okay.
Were you guys under that impression?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So if we do it again for 7 days and you guys write things down as well, think there's a higher chance of being more consistent with it?
For me, at least, I can speak for myself.
And you think if we did it, would you want to do it again if you're able to write things down?
Yeah.
What about you, Kathy? What do you think about it?
Ringing the bell? I can do that.
Well, doing the progress reports.
I didn't do
updates
any
on
progress
what
reports.
was done.
I listened to each one and I read the different things. So I thought that was good. I appreciated knowing more what was going on, yes.
Do you find that helpful?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you think we should continue for another 7 days?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that helps Katharina. Because, how else is she going to really know unless we share with her what's going on?
Yeah.
So that kind of brings her up to speed.
Helps me too. Makes sense. All right. Well then let's renew it for another 7 days, and we could
I'll ring the doorbell.
strive to do that.
Thank you.
Would you be willing to give a progress report also? You can send it audio since I know you don't like typing. Just what you've been the progress you've been able to make today?
Funny.
Do you think it's good to focus on the progress and share the details that you have? Because very active appreciating what you've done, or appreciate and value what you've done.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, right on. That's cool.
I thought the progress report was for the workathons. That's what I thought.
Well, you're doing things during the workathons too. You're working for the workathons also.
Right.
So sometimes you're working with Sherry, you're working with Mom, you're working by yourself, and each of us are working during the workathons.
Okay.
Alright,
Sure.
cool. Right on. Sounds like a plan. Sounds nice. I look forward to it. Cool, thanks everyone.
Gonzalo, can you close us out in prayer, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for your love. Thank you for your compassion upon us, Lord. And Lord, I just pray that you would be with us all this week, Lord, as we move forward with great aspirations, great expectations, and great hope for the future. Lord, be with us in every aspect of our lives, and we commit our lives unto you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
That was good. Thanks everyone for your participation. I got a lot of clarity. It's good communication.
For the camera. It's time to move. Now's your opportunity.
That's deep.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. I just want to make sure.